Imagine at sunrise, every virus worldwide simultaneously loses its power to mutate.
Gut reaction. Your sneeze becomes vintage, stylish, and eternally off-trend.
Inside a cell, viral copying now behaves like a broken photocopier stuck on draft mode.
Molecularly, mutation usually happens when polymerase enzymes misread a tiny genetic letter.
Today, those enzymes suddenly gain boring perfectionism, never swapping a single symbol again. Our hero, you, high-five the air as vaccines instantly become timeless classics. The two-prick series for that spiky coronavirus stays perfect, like grandma's soup recipe. Even the yearly influenza shot stops changing labels, saving frazzled pharmacists untold fridge space. Manufacturers shift from seasonal sprints to one giant, everlasting production run. Good news breeds bold moves. Doctors empty the emergency freezers of experimental batches. Antiviral pills now hunt foes unable to dodge resistance. Like statues in a game of tag, mathematical pit stop, current drugs clear acute infections in about 5 days. Without mutation, survivors cannot return with smarter cousins, so community transmission graph plummets. Epidemiologists, startled, watch their favorite curve nosedive below the coffee stain. Hospitals pivot, redeploying infectious ward staff to long-ignored chronic care units. Unused ventilators stack like silver skyscrapers in dusty storage. Vaccine hesitancy quietly retires, robbed of its moving target excuse. Yet bacteria listen, chuckle, and continue evolving antibiotic resistance unabated. The medical chessboard now tilts, spotlighting bacterial knights over viral pawns. Research funds migrate, causing petty turf wars between lab coat tribes. Meanwhile, out at sea, marine viruses once kept algal blooms politely trimmed. With no viral pruning, some algae explode into thick jade carpets. Satellites paint oceans neon like spilled glow-stick fluid. Excess algae starve coral of sunlight, triggering ecological gossip columns. Some bacterial populations also balloon, sucking oxygen, creating zombie fish zones. Fisherfolk call the change the Great Green Mood Swing. Back on land, crop scientists celebrate fewer plant viruses nipping at harvests. Global grain yield ticks upward, lowering bread prices and kitchen tantrums. Yet pollinator viruses also freeze, politely extending bee lifespans. Honey production jumps. Toast finally gets the respect it deserves. Evolutionary clock check. Without new mutations, each viral lineage now accumulates only harmful typos. Biologists call this slow crumble, Muller's ratchet, a one-way tightening screw. Estimates suggest most viruses fade out within a few thousand human lifetimes. That seems long, until you remember microbes measure eras in minutes. Biosecurity committees panic shop freezers, curating nostalgic virus libraries, just in case. Debates rage. Should we thaw extinct strains for study, art, or mischief? Ethicists invoke Pandora. Lawyers invoke patent law. Everyone invokes coffee. Governments draft new rules for how to babysit a dead-end microbe. Insurance companies quietly adjust life expectancy tables upward. Average lifespan nudges a few years higher, mostly by dodging pediatric infections. Retirement planners smile, then cry, as actuarial spreadsheets rebel. Pandemic surveillance satellites go into sleep mode but remain skyward like dormant dragons. A new tourism board sells the slogan, Planet Earth, now with fewer sneezes. Your grand quest ends with a simple daily ritual, washing hands, yet for bacteria. Moral twist, conquering one foe rarely ends the whole war. Humility, like hand sanitizer, should never fully run dry. The camera pulls back, revealing a tiny virus cartoon waving a white flag. Behind it, a smug bacterium lifts weights, preparing its own plot twist. Final math card, 0 viral mutations equals infinite human vigilance required elsewhere. Credits roll as toast, bees, and bored virologists share lemonade under green skies.